The Washington Center was founded on the belief that the right experience can transform students' lives, setting them on a course of achievement, leadership, and civic responsibility. Since 1975, the Washington Center has immersed qualified college students and professionals in a unique, intense, and productive living, working, and learning program.
The Washington Center provides a transformational experience for students that fosters academic and professional achievement, leadership, and civic engagement. That's what we do. That's why we're here.
Students spend 10 or 15 weeks in Washington, D.C., living with more than 400 young professionals that participate in our programs, coming from all over the U.S. and more than 20 countries every semester. One of the many things that make the Washington Center special is its unique integration of academics with real-world experience. Students test drive their careers through an internship, participate in career-specific programming and lectures, work on a community engagement project, take an academic course, and develop a portfolio that showcases the entire experience. Every Washington Center student selects a program that is led by one or more professional program advisors who counsel, supervise, and evaluate students.
Help to piece together the different components of the Washington Center experience for the students, whether it be their course, what they're learning in their internship, or just the different events that we go to for our Monday programming, really making it meaningful to them to kind of explain why we're going to a different organization or why what they're learning in their class, how that is relevant to what they're doing at their internship.
The Washington Center places students from all majors in substantive and high-quality internship sites in the Washington, D.C. area. These include internships in the government, nonprofit, and business arenas.
The thing I like most about interning at the Senate is that I'm at the center of global politics, basically. Interning for Senator John Kerry has been incredible because the decisions that he makes and the resolution that the Senate Foreign Relations Committee passes actually have implications around the globe. And even if my part in that is very small, I still have a part in it. So you feel special, basically. You know, you feel like you're doing something important for the world, I guess.
I'm working at Voice of America with English to Asia division. We have two radio shows, which is Daybreak Asia and Crossroad Asia.
It maintains ties with more than 1,000 organizations, and its experienced staff knows which placements offer the best internship experience for the students' interests.
I generally am in charge of selecting these interns, among the students that have been sent to us from the Washington Center, and conduct a phone interview. And if they're selected, then they will come and work with us for about 3 to 4 months.
The Washington Center produces not only future leaders in their professions, but also well-informed citizens who are engaged with their communities and the world. By taking part in the Leadership Forum, the students get the chance to listen to the perspectives and experiences of important world leaders. They engage with distinguished speakers, including cabinet members, ambassadors, journalists, and members of Congress.
And I actually had the chance to meet the U.S. senior trial immigration attorney at the Department of Justice, which was amazing. And then I also had a chance to interview a policy official at Department of Homeland Security that he works specifically on the H-2 visas.
When students apply to the Washington Center, they select a career-specific programming area.
Typically, students involved in these programs work 4 days a week, and one day they visit various think tanks. So I had an opportunity and fortune to actually visit various think tanks like Heritage Foundation, Brookings Institute, and Hudson Institute.
Students hear the perspectives and experiences of distinguished leaders from the business, nonprofit, and government sectors, as well as the diplomatic community on selected Monday afternoons.
The conference with Vice President Dick Cheney, and that was organized by the Washington Center, and that was for 1 hour. And we asked some questions to him and we got answers from him, and it was very interactive. And also that was amazing because that was like such a great opportunity to see former vice president.
I think that the legislative advocacy that you can do in DC really helps me in sort of making a change and taking up my responsibilities as a global citizen.
Students have the opportunity to make a positive difference in public life at the local, national, or global level by participating in a civic engagement project on an issue that concerns them. They learn about the issue by interacting with national and local community leaders and participate in a direct service and/or advocacy project.
Students can choose to work on an issue they really care about, like Israeli-Palestinian peace, global women's rights, immigrant rights, and several other projects. However, some students might want to do their own independent project, and so we try to give them the resources to work on those issues also.
Just hearing their personal stories was just heartfelt, and it was touching, and it reminded me, you know, this is why you want to be an immigration lawyer. You want to help these individuals. And so just being able to volunteer at CASA and go to the clinics and go to the information sessions was just amazing.
I chose for the Global Women's Rights Program because this was close to my heart. And so we discussed 2 bills, and then after that we went to the aid of a congresswoman to convince her of our bills, and she would sign it. So that is great. It was an unbelievable experience to go to Capitol Hill, be there surrounded by all those important people. For me as an international student, that was great.
The Washington Center programs offer a wide variety of classes to complement the internship. Academic coursework extends the campus learning and may help students to earn credits from their home institutions. The courses are taught once a week and led by qualified faculty who are dedicated teachers.
So you have a student who may be a political science major and they've read about all the different presidential elections, but now they're actually taking a course on the road to the White House and what it's like to talk to somebody who has actually taken the road to the White House when they interviewed former President Carter.
I'm taking U.S. Foreign Policy in the 21st Century, which has also been an incredible resource. My professor is totally knowledgeable of everything in foreign policy, design, implementation.
Students complete a professional portfolio that helps the students to set goals for and reflect upon their time in Washington. This document ties together all that the students have learned throughout their semester or summer term with the Washington Center. One of the most exciting aspects of participating is the opportunity to live with other young from the U.S. and the world. The students are not housed in dormitories. Instead, they share an apartment with other Washington Center interns in the residential and academic facility provided by the Washington Center.
We have some really great housing available for our students, apartment-style professional living, where students just aren't living in a dorm room, they're living in a professional living environment. They can expect a great family room, a great kitchen with everything that you need. You don't need to bring anything besides clothes, sheets for your bed, and you're ready to go. You have 2 bedrooms in an apartment as well, and so you'll get to interact with 3 other people, 4 people to an apartment. It has washer and dryer, and we have a gym and wireless internet, and great access to the metro system and everything that DC has to offer. So the housing here is really great.
Washington, D.C. is a city with so much to offer. Impressive architecture and monuments, incredible museums, world-class performances of theater, great nightlife, a rich international community, and hundreds of restaurants offering cuisines from all over the world. Students are able to experience it all from a true insider's perspective.
This was my first time in the US, so at the beginning, yeah, there are a lot of cultural differences, but I think the US, DC, especially DC, is such a great environment to live, to work, and also all those people that did this program, they are really the leaders of tomorrow. They are really driven, so by being surrounded by all those competitive people, it brings out the best in you, and I think that happened to me.
The Washington Center makes this experience possible by partnering with civic and business leaders, hundreds of colleges and universities, thousands of public and private internship sites, alumni, and generous donors.
It takes great partners to make great leaders. The Washington Center has been fortunate to partner with socially responsible companies.
To date, more than 50,000 students have benefited from participating in one of the Washington Center's internship programs and academic seminars. Alumni agree that their Washington Center experience helped them develop job skills, discover their passion, make invaluable professional and personal connections, gain access, set a plan for the future, and strengthen their desire to give back to their communities.
Sebastian that arrived here at the Washington Center was an engineer thinking about machine terms, thinking about how machines work and how to improve engineering levels in Mexico. That was the thing that brought me here. But right now I'm going out of DC thinking about human terms, understanding people.
Definitely it has built my confidence. My expression skills have improved. And now I feel more comfortable speaking in front of people, asking questions, or just arrive to someone, hey, hello, my name is Diego Corral. Oh, you have an accent? Yes, because I'm Mexican, so, but doesn't matter. They just laugh and become friends.
By doing this program, you know more what you're good at and what you want to do in life. Like now I have a real direction of what I want to be, what I want to do, what I want to achieve in life, so that was great. Thanks to the Washington Center.
For more information about our internship programs, please contact internationalinfo@twc.edu or contact your campus liaison.